Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to another doubleheader here on Madden NFL 17. Today at 1, we have the Chicago Bears led by I have a 10-cent brain Cutler taking on Brock Osweiler and the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium. Chicago, Houston. This ought to be good. Uniforms for this game. The Bears will be in their road whites for this one, their customary whites for this game. And the Texans will be in their battle red jerseys. The winner gets to move on to play Kansas City a few weeks from now. The loser is done. Tonight at 5 will be a straight color rush battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. A lot of mystery is surrounding the Broncos in that game. You'll get to that tonight. Now, today, we got a battle between the Texans and the Bears at NRG Stadium. Good afternoon as the Houston Texans head out of the tunnel at NRG Stadium and the crowd roars. Let out by their quarterback, Brock Osweiler. Initially groomed to be Peyton Manning's protege, he found a home in Houston.
Happy holidays alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and even though it's the holiday season,
you see John Fox and the Bears on the sidelines.
We got a good one in store. We really do, and let's face it, our nation.
DeAndre Hopkins.
And we love it around the holidays because you have to worry about going to work. You just get to sit and enjoy.
Gold will be putting this one in the air. The Texans will get the ball first because they won the toss.
Now they get a chance to go out and play for everyone else.
As number 12 will be back deep to return. We're underway in Houston. Mumphrey takes it out from the 6. And he gets brought down at the 24. Initially, this guy was meant to be Peyton Manning's replacement. Now he's finding a temporary home in the Houston Texans. Brock Osweiler. The Texans will be setting up shop at the 24-yard line. One man in the backfield. Osweiler to pass on first down. Incomplete. There's the O-line this afternoon. And so the backs and the receivers. DeAndre Hopkins and Lamar Miller are players to watch today.
The quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards. And our starting lineups brought to you by Snickers.
I'd like to remind you the starting lineups for this game will be presented to you by Snickers. Osweiler with the play action. Incomplete. Here's the defensive line. Mitch Unrain used to be a Denver Bronco. Danny Trevathan traded to the Broncos. He was on the Super Bowl 50 winning team. Now he's a member of the Chicago Bears, and he is aggressive. When you get in his neighborhood with the ball, think one thing. Get out of the way. Osweiler drops back, and it's caught for the first down. The 40-yard line.
How do you defend a pass like that in a receiver that good? Partner, you're really doing it through prayer because you can cover them totally downfield, but at the end, their athleticism.
He came out and luckily caught his man off guard, and he jumped up and made that catch. Before he was brought down by Porter. The Texans will be setting up shop at the 40-yard line.
Set on first down.
Osweiler, another play action pass up the middle. Incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next
DeAndre Hopkins was intended receiver. He's one of the more underrated receivers in the AFC South on the Texans. He is dangerous with the ball. Second down and 10 from the Houston 40. The Bears looking like they're in a dime look. See Osweiler calling some signals, dropping in the gun, dumps it off, and gets sacked for a loss of 6. It's David Bush who got in that one.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
You saw right there, the O-line didn't even try, honestly.
Best athletes
on
the
just
planet. You
got
talk about guys, if they
steamrolled.
weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So 3rd and long this time. Let's go.
3rd and long, 4:39. See if the Bears can hold Osweiler to a 3 and out. Deep ball caught by Shorts. Look at that. Amazing pass. Unbelievable move by Brock Osweiler and the Texans. It was a thing he did a lot in Denver in 2015. He wasn't the guy that came out and made those deep passes. He was a guy that really warmed the Texans up and his opponent up by punching him in the teeth with the shorter passes and threw a few deep balls in there to keep him guessing. So is every other quarterback on the planet. McPhee brought down Lamar Miller that time at the 30-yard line. Second and 8 from the 30-yard line.
At a 2nd and 8. And
Lamar Miller runs into a brick wall for no gain that time.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure.
3rd down and 8. Osweiler drops in the gun, looks for a man. Deep ball. Nearly went for a good touchdown there. So it looks like they're going to settle for 3 here to cap off the Houston Texans drive. Fuller the 5th was the intended man on the play.
Field goal try forthcoming.
As this is from 30, Whedon puts it up. Texans strike first, 3-0. I forgot to remind you of this. The reason both these teams are in the losers bracket was because Chicago lost to Seattle, which was kind of a given because Jay Cutler's a moron, and Houston lost to the Giants, which, by the way, the Giants play on Sunday along with the Seahawks. Perry takes it out from the 3, gets a light run, but gets stopped at the 24. Here comes Jay. I have a 10-cent brain because I smoked too much pot. Cutler.
The veteran quarterback, it's Jay Cutler.
And while it probably hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Jay Cutler throughout his career because he's had a lot of different coaches and offensive coordinators, it also has made him extremely adaptable.
The Bears take it out from the 24 for a gain of 3 that time. And there's the Bears O-line. Notable players.
Long, agile, he makes any quarterback that much better.
You see, I couldn't really catch who that was, but whatever. The Bears take this drive from the 27-yard line, 2nd down and 7. The tight end goes in motion. Cutler drops back, steps through the pocket, shakes a tackle. Wow. J.J. Watt, the wrecking ball. The Texan hero, Robin Hood. You think of any crappy names, that's who J.J. Watt is. You get a ball in his neighborhood, look out.
You would have to think an obvious passing situation here.
3rd down and 9 from the Texans, 25. Cutler launches it, converts, brings it in for the 1st down.
So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders, is exactly what happened on that play.
The Bears really are kind of playing the same way as the Texans right now, putting together those slow incremental drives.
And on 1st down. And on 1st down, they go right back.
Cutler going to the pass. Jeffrey with the catch. And he did not get the first.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the 1st down marker.
He was short, and Jay Cutler was brave throwing it in double coverage, but Texans surrounded him. And when they do, it's usually not pretty. As the drive continues here in Houston, 49 seconds of the quarter.
Here we go for 2nd down.
2nd down and about an inch. Cutler goes to Langford. He reverses direction. It's a 1st down. 1 man to beat. He's gone. Lanford down the sideline. Lanford, touchdown, Bears. And the Bears take the lead.
That touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
That is why the O-line does its job best. For the running back to use his strength and his speed to get past, clear the O-line, and get the touchdown. And the extra point, Bears go up 7-3. Jeremy Langford for the touchdown. The ball goes on the tee.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff.
They're getting ready for the kickoff. And Demps takes it out of the end zone up to the 27.
To the 27-yard line there.
You see John Fox looking on.
And on 1st down. Handoff to
Lamar Miller up the middle. Can he do another touchdown? He's going to repeat what the Bears did. But this time he gets a nice gain, but gets stripped at the 30-yard line.
He had a wide open space there, Brandon, and got a chunk of yards. But I'm sure he wished he could have finished that off with a touchdown.
Amazing run by Lamar Miller. The clock continues to run. I have a feeling since it's two of the lower teams in the NFL, this might be a lot of back and forth here.
First quarter done. Will quarter number 2 bring more points?
Quarter one is done here in Houston. Chicago is up by 4.
On EA Sports.
As you see, Jay, I have a 10-cent brain. Cutler hands it to Langford, and look at him go. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller says, I can do it too, Mr. Jeremy. And he rips it down for a nice gain, but gets brought out at the 30-yard line. I wasn't quick enough, he thought. Followed by lots of unnecessary un-FCC etiquette rules, swearing.
Back now, it's the NFL
Back here at NRG Stadium.
Sports, and this crowd hasn't had a whole lot of offense to cheer for today. These two defenses have really showed up.
As the Texans set up shop at the 30-yard line. Osweiler goes in the shotgun, fires it, and completes. There's a flag. Looks like that one's going right on the defense, I think. So we'll know who got called shortly. And looked like Fuller. Yep.
Pass interference call. Charles, you were a defender. You know how hard it is to defend the pass without committing this penalty.
And if they would let them play with a little bit more contact to give the defender a better chance, we wouldn't have nearly as many flags.
He's right. With the penalty, the Texans now move up to the 18-yard line.
Offense comes to the line now.
Osweiler with one man in the backfield. The tight end goes in motion. Lamar Miller takes advantage of some blockers and gets the first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's a good job there to move the chains. The more first downs you pick up, better shape you'll be in as an offense.
First down and goal. They need 8 more to get to the end zone.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
First and goal. Osweiler drops in the gun. Fires it to DeAndre Hopkins for a Houston touchdown. We may possibly see a lot of back and forth in this game between these two teams.
The quarterback not only trusted his arm, he trusted his receiver and threw it into traffic.
Look at that. He gets it and whoop, end zone, touchdown, Houston. And here's the extra PAT. Whedon's going to put it up. 10-7 Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with a 8-yard touchdown reception, but for him, Texans go up 10-7. As number 8 will be taking the punt.
So we are teed up and ready to go.
He's going to put this one up and take it out at the 6-yard line. Thompson up to 35. There's a flag. Guessing it'll be on the receiving team. Here as the clock continues to tick. Yep. Bryce Callahan caught with another defensive penalty. So this means the Bears are going to set up shop at the 22-yard line.
First down.
Cutler to Langford. Langford up the gut for a gain of 2.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating
Minute
space for the
3
running
and
back.
counting here. As the clock continues to tick, we would like to remind you that tonight at 5, you can see the Green Bay Packers take on the Denver Broncos.
2nd and 8.
Cutler rushes. He's going to drop the ball. And the Texans pick it up. Huge mistake on Jay Cutler's part as he rushed down the sideline. John Fox is literally wanting to rip Jay Cutler's head off as he drops the ball. He got thrown down, and the ball came rolling out. Feeling defense might be getting paid tonight.
First and 10.
First down and 10. Osweiler with a man to his right. Osweiler to Lamar Miller, who gets a gain of 8 on the play.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game.
He used the wall, and that's kind of been the story of this game. Is a lot of running seems to be the theme, especially between the Bears and Texans. Whereas other games like the Chargers and Chiefs game Thursday night was a lot of air attack. As the Texans set up from the 17-yard line. Osweiler with a play fake. He drops it and is nearly picked off.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find something.
Tried firing it, and
every passing out,
I don't know why that wasn't an interception on number 38. As the Texans set up shop at the 17-yard line. Third down and 2. They look to put on 6 more points here. Osweiler with a dump to Miller for a loss of 3 that time. He just got thrown to the ground. So they throw a few more points on the board. Texans put on 3 more.
Let's just make this one short and snappy. Good snap, hold, and kick. And 3 points goes on the board.
Amazing kick by Houston to continue to pad their lead. So after the butt chewing by John Fox, Jay Cutler will be getting the ball back and hopefully not let the ball go with a stupid rush to the sideline.
And he's able to return it to the 21.
The Bears will take this one at the 21-yard line.
And they'll go with a 2 tight end look.
Cutler looks to the flat to Langford, who gets a nice gain and gets the first down.
Brandon, it was a pass play, but after the catch, the running back reverted to form, used his skills to turn it into a much longer game.
Clock continues to tick here as
so here we go, first and 10.
Texans will be trying to stop the Bears on this drive. Langford up to the left, and it's a gain of 6.
Yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for third down.
Four yards remaining now on second.
4 yards left here on second down. Cutler drops. O-line picks it up. Eddie Royal with the catch.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always
However,
feels
it was
good when you slow down
incomplete.
an offense.
I mean, dude, He had it down the sideline, and he caught it past the line. 2-minute warning getting close. Jay Cutler drops, tries to roll. He's going to run it, and 4th and 6.
And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here. The NFL on EA Sports.
2 minutes left here in the half before Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis take over.
And now the punter set to boot it away following
the Bears will be held at a 3-and-out. The winner here will play Kansas City at home. We'll get the privilege to at least. While the loser is done.
Good pickup for the offense. And on 1st and 10 now.
1st down and 10 from the 26. Brock Osweiler drops. DeAndre Hopkins does not get the 1st down. Minute 38 here in the quarter. Easy fired it right into double coverage. I'm honestly surprised as it wasn't picked off or the defenders weren't on it quicker. Just the way the quarterbacks read, I guess. Second down and probably an inch. Here is Osweiler goes to the shotgun. Miller gets the catch and gets brought down at the Bears 49.
Brandon, that was a good completion there. He ran in the zone early on, and he found a hole in the defense.
So I just got flipped down. He had the ball, and Amos was right on him. Houston takes their first offensive timeout. Minute 1 left in the half. As we wait.
So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Osweiler back out onto the field. Danny Trevathan talking with his defense about what they want to do here. Here's a preview of the Texans huddle as Osweiler is describing the play.
So 1st and 10.
Osweiler is 2 men in the backfield this time.
Snap comes back out of the
drops back,
formation.
looks, shorts the 3rd, gets the 1st down. And the Texans continue to eat more clock. Right now. Osweiler getting a drink on the sidelines.
So we're back in the offense getting set.
And they're back out on the field after the timeout.
A good catch there and a 1st down for the offense.
Excellent awareness by the receiver to know where the 1st down marker was.
Great awareness by Shorts the 3rd to catch that one. .55 seconds left in the half before I let Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis take over.
Getting set on 1st down.
55 seconds, 1st down. Osweiler caught out of the gun. His favorite receiver gets the 1st down. They're going no huddle, a trick that he learned from Peyton Manning in Denver. keeping the defense on his feet. Osweiler, deep, and incomplete. Nobody caught him there. Minute, so 39 seconds left here in the half. Second and 10.
The snap from the gun.
Osweiler's been passing a lot. Bears are going to be clued in after a while. 3rd down and 10. They're down in 10. Texans offensive breakdown. They passed a lot in this game. 10 to go. Osweiler takes the snap. Waits, looks for his man. Deep ball. Hopkins with the catch. More no huddle. The clock continues to tick. This is the final play before the half. Osweiler, deep, and it's caught for the Houston touchdown.
And the question has to be, how did you not account for the tight end in this situation? This is a prime spot for the tight end to be a featured receiver.
Yes, it is. As the Texans look to tag on 3 more.
And the extra point kick is good.
Brock Osweiler has been the reliable quarterback in this game that Houston expected. After a testy departure from John Elway after the 2016 Super Bowl 50, where Denver traded him. Perry takes it out from the 7-yard line and brought down to 23.
First down and 10 now for the offense.
First and 10. Langford gets hammered at the 23. As the clock ticks out.
That's it for the first half.
The Texans are enjoying a nice 13-point lead here. Bears trailing a lot. Here is, see, Langford rips it up the sideline, and look at him go. Clears him down the sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Brock Osweiler is going to connect with his man on this one for the touchdown. Texans go up by 13. Brock Osweiler is going to fire a deep ball here and get a nice gain. Lamar Miller says, hey, Mr. Langford, I can do it too. And rips down a nice gain, but oh, so close.
Getting set for half
half 2. It's a close game, but Houston's been playing really good football. Kind of hard to win when you play terrible football like this here in Chicago. Bears will get the ball this half. I'll turn my commentary over. Gentlemen?
In the kickoff team, they all appear set. Halftime over, time for quarter number 3, and play resumes. And on the return, he is stopped at the 29. And the defense comes out of the dime. Shotgun snap. Left side throw, and he's able to bring it in. Tackled down at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, he really fired that one in there. Excellent arm strength, and if I'm the receiver, I'm shaking my hands after that one.
So it's 2nd and 8. Running play. And he's hit for a loss. Third and 11. They'll operate from the gun. Interception. And he's taken down.
Nice interception by the defense on a poor pass. Now the offense has to shake that off and come back ready to go on their next series.
And on first down. Handoff to Lamar Miller. He's got some yards.
Big time points to the defense. They just swarmed, made the tackle. They get to go back to the huddle feeling awfully good about themselves.
Second down and 9. And Lamar Miller now. And the stop by McPhee. Third and 9. From the gun. And the connection not made. Incomplete pass.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And on first down. Here's Langford on the ground. And a running play here to the right. And a tackle by Jadeveon Clowney.
It was obviously a big play for the offense, Brandon, but how about a little credit for the defense? They never gave up on the play and prevented the touchdown.
And the cornerback on an island of his own here. The tight end changing his position. From the shotgun. Unable to hit his man there, and it falls to the ground.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And it's thrown incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Ten yards to go on 3rd. Shotgun snap here. And it's complete. And a huge chunk of yardage.
Brandon, they've been fighting so hard to get in position to win the game. This one won't do it. But if they score here, use their defense to get the ball back, that could put them in a spot to win the game.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll give it to Langford, and then he's taken down for a loss. So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Takes a snap out of the gun. And he makes the catch. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone.
At this stage, they knew that one score wouldn't change things. But now, because they got the ball in the end zone, they can look up and have some hope. There's still an opportunity to come all the way back.
And the point after coming up. And he splits the uprights for the PAT. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And in the end zone, he'll take it, and he won't return it. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Handoff to Lamar Miller. And the 36-yard line, that's where the tackle is made.
This is old school football. Run it, keep possession, keep it moving, keep the clock going. I love this kind of game.
And on 1st down.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green. Watching now, Barney.
They'll try the handoff. A gain of 12.
The way they're moving the ball on offense now, somewhere Coach Hank Scram is grinning, just matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They'll try the passing game again. And he drops the pass.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about to result. Instead, it's a play for them.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll operate from the gun. Throws left side. 3 yards there on that play.
We all want to see everyone be exotic on every play, but sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
They were able to get the pass completion, but could not pick up the first, and they will punt it. So that does it for 3 quarters of action. The final quarter, the 4th, will be coming up after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back to NRG Stadium. The Bears have actually made this a one-score game due to Jay Cutler actually being competent for a change. The Texans still are up by 6. This could switch both ways. Texans can fall on their face. Bears can, by an act of God, score 2 touchdowns.
And welcome back as we are about to get underway here in the next quarter. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here.
The Bears have 2 men in the backfield. Cutler zings it, almost picked off.
But he dropped it.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
After that incompletion, the Bears set up shop at the 25-yard line. Their goal is to either tie this game or win it.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
A lot on the line for both these teams. Cutler to Langford, who gets stripped at the 30.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
The Bears will set up shop at the 30-yard line, needing 5 more to get the first.
Back to the air.
Cutler zings it, incomplete. Those will be held to a 3 now.
Good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
There, O'Donnell puts it up.
Punt return now by Mumphrey.
Mumphrey takes it out to the 46.
Getting set on first down. And Lamar Miller now. So a nice chunk of yardage there.
Great yards there by Lamar Miller. Gain of 6.
Sometimes a quarterback does a great job in faking things. In this case, faking a pass and handing the ball off to his running back on a draw.
The game's not out of the woods just yet.
Second down and 4. And it's a handoff up the middle.
Lamar Miller up there, got
9 yards
to the 39.
Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And a big tight end shifting around.
Osweiler zings it. Fioritz gets the catch. The 17.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
And now 1st down following that long gain.
Osweiler with Lamar Miller, who runs into the stone wall here. There's the EA Sports Red Zone trip counter for the Texans today. 3 trips, 2 touchdowns, 1 field goal. Didn't catch percentage. The clock continues to run.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
They pretty much are putting this on ice for the Bears. It's a spin move by Lamar Miller.
And the defense
He
makes
gets
the
4.
stop.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to
Reminder
win
that
this game,
after this
the
game,
defense
you will
obviously needs a
catch
stop.
the Packers and Broncos from Invesco
And a
Field.
screen pass.
As you see a screen pass by Osweiler. He fights for the yards, but
And
couldn't
with
get
that, we
there.
arrive at the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
He won't need
They
any more
tack
than a
on
pitching
3
wedge
more
from this
points.
distance. And the field goal try successful as he splits the
So they open the lead up by 9.
That's exactly what they got, right through the middle of the goalpost.
Look at that. Zings that one and boom. So now, if you're the Texans, you got to hope to God you get
And we
make
are
something
teed up
happen
and ready to
is
go.
he takes it out from the 2, gets to the 20, takes advantage of some holes, and it's down to 27.
27. The defense here in a dime look. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation.
Cutler zings it to Miller.
Runs it in. Looks
He
like he
gets
has
brought down for a gain of
yards.
3 as they go no huddle.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to the air.
Minute 32. Cutler escapes a sack.
And it
Lamar
is complete. And a
Miller
good chunk of yardage there. And here the
It's a
offense
catch.
is gonna burn a
Texans
timeout.
call a timeout.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
The offense took that timeout. It's now at minute 26.
And the defense comes out of the dime. They're going to head back to the air.
Minute 25. Cutler zings it. Caught.
And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab.
For a gain of about the 37.
Looking to speed things
Cutler
up
trying
here,
to speed
almost
things
a
up with
tempo.
this one. Dumps it to Royal. Royal using his speed to get to the 23. A lot on the line in this game. The Bears zing it.
Can't connect that time.
Couldn't connect.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Texans holding on.
And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real
The
quick.
Bears are going to need a miracle. They are right.
Hope for the best.
Cutler look to zing it.
And he checks it down.
Lee
And he's
with the
able to
check
haul
down.
it in. And the tackle credit is to
3rd
Jonathan
and
Joseph.
5. We almost hit a miracle yesterday in Indy
And
with
quickly
Oakland.
gets to the line. Catches the snap.
Could we have one here today in Houston? Maybe no. Cutler with a sack. The clock continues to run. You might see the game's final play right here. Lot riding on the game. Cutler tosses it, and it's a turnover for the Texans.
So good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
First and 10. And the defense
Bears call a timeout.
Timeouts here. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
"19 seconds in the game. And I think Osweiler is going to take a knee to close this one out.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. 2nd and 12.
And he'll just kneel it
The
here.
defensive unit is going to take a timeout here and get together to discuss some things.
Yeah, kneeling. And where's the nearest Texan steakhouse? Because they're going to be celebrating a lot after this win.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Because these guys will be partying tonight and watching watching the Green Bay Denver game. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're going to be watching the Green Bay Denver game. I'm sure Chicago is going to be watching their older brother try to squash Denver. But A lot of mystery surrounds Denver in that game tonight with a new signal caller because they got rid of Mark Sanchez. A new signal caller that was explosive in college, that many people saw as the next Michael Vick. After tonight, this game, you'll see said game in its entirety as the Texans look like they're going to stand. That'll do it.
And this game
Bears are going home.
Yeah, we get to shake hands and say goodbye until the next time, as do the teams on the field. They'll just hug it out and move on.
They didn't even put up an effort in Seattle, and they tried to put one up here, mostly because I'm sure John Fox shoved his foot up Jay Cutler's ass. So, yep. Final score, Houston Texans 23, Chicago Bears 14. The Texans will play Kansas City at NRG Stadium.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game,
Texans
guess
keep
what?
their hopes
Charles
alive.
And I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And why don't we take a look at the roster for the uniform preview for tonight's game that was made official yesterday, but I'm sure not a lot of y'all pay attention to that. So I'll show it off again. Packers will go all white. Denver will go all orange. Color Rush days. Make sure you tune in tonight at 5 for the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers.